Hi, everyone. We're just kind of recording something out of the blue because we just kind of looked at our watch and realized it's been like 6 weeks since we've dropped something, and it's weird having an audience that might be like, "What the hell's going on?" So we thought we owed this to you guys.
You're gonna get a
Um,
notification in your phone and then be like, wait, what the heck? Again, what?
I mean, we tried texting you guys. You just haven't replied. I mean, really, it's your
I
fault,
see
right?
you read the message. I see you read the message.
Let's just gaslight our entire audience. How about that? Does that sound good? Anyway, um, the explanation isn't anything complex, but long story short, we recorded episodes a couple weeks back. We around the same time we did Swearingen. Um, and since then, Eric has had myself. I don't know why I say myself in third person. You clearly know my voice by now if you're on this episode. But I have had a lot of challenges in the last really year, but the last 2 months have been especially challenging. And I'm not typically someone who shares these things. But for the sake of maybe someone else out there is struggling as well, maybe I'm going to overshare, but it's been difficult. Um, we kind of alluded to it, like when we recorded the Lewis and Clark episodes, we might have even alluded to it that I was taking on a new job. Same company, I just transferred over to a bigger account that was a first year that was going in their first year. It was a big, really good opportunity because I felt like I was just getting bored at work, and it was starting. I wasn't going to actively damage the operation, but like I wasn't growing there anymore. So an opportunity kind of just fell in my lap, and I took it, and it's been a really, honestly, I'm gonna look back on the year and be like really proud of it. But when you're in the middle of it, it's very challenging, and God bless the staff that I have because they had no reason to trust a director, let alone me, just based off of the previous person that was there. And yet they've stuck through it, and they've been incredible. Not that any of them are listening to this because they don't know that I do this, but anyway, um, they sorry about that. Um, the last 2 months have just been really challenging, I guess, just some flare ups. We had to make some really tough decisions that just wear on me. And obviously, just working from 6 a.m. to, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. most nights takes a train on you. And then also in that, um, my dad passed away. Uh, and obviously, there's a lot of complex feelings that come along with that. Um, so within all of that, I said, like, I haven't had the mental capacity to work on episodes just because I come home on weekends and it's just on the couch napping, just again getting through the day. I um like I was just telling Matt before we got on here, like I would say I'm stressed, about as stressed as I've been in recent years. um But the good news is it's all getting better. School year is almost over as we record this, and um, obviously I'll have a little bit more time during the summer. I do work in a school, if that hasn't been alluded, so we just have some time, so it will be getting better. So there shouldn't be too much of more of a little brief hiatus here. I don't know when we're going to start recording new episodes, but it's not going to be months. I mean, we're talking weeks here. I'm a couple. I have been able to do 3 chapters of an episode. So we're definitely getting there, but I think think we just kind of owed an explanation to you. And if any of you are disappointed by that, I'm truly sorry, but I really don't want this to be. I really enjoy doing this. I enjoy sending this, talking to Matt every couple of weeks and just blurting out history. And I don't want to lose that trying to force an episode out when mentally I'm just not ready or prepared to do that. So I think that's all it for my ramble. Hopefully all that made sense. But yeah.
Well, we always did say too that we do it for fun, and we don't want it to start being a chore where it becomes unfun, and then we feel like we have to rush it and give out something that isn't awesome.
Great. And I think, like, especially in the last couple of months too, I've been listening to a lot of background information because you have a nasty habit of asking me questions I'm not prepared for, and I hate not knowing them. So I've listened to probably like 10 audiobooks in the last 2 months. So I'm definitely still like engaged with it. I want to know more. It's just obviously the writing has been more difficult, and then just obviously trying to take care of my family, because also I want to be a good husband too, and this definitely is like my wife has just been incredible during this entire time. And I've had to lean on her a lot more than my pride would want to admit. And I couldn't be lucky enough to have her, because there's days that I'm not, I don't want to say pleasant to be around, but I'm just not myself. And I owe her to be myself, and I owe her to be the best husband I can possibly be. And I need to get back to that. So we're not gone forever. Sorry, that got deep for way a second.
And you know, we did have an update. I think right before we dropped. Was it Bullock?
Well, Bullock hasn't dropped yet as we're recording, but yes, we have it in the can. It's dropping.
We did have an update where we were gonna start releasing them as we get them done, and surprise, life happened, and I had a lot going on too, so I don't even know if, it was the right time. I think it was the right time to take a little hiatus, and if the hiatus lasts a little bit longer, just bear with us. We'll start getting it out, and it'll be business as usual.
Yeah. Inside, so we have Bullock dropping right after this. Literally just scheduled it, but we just wanted to send this out separately. And then we also have a watch along, because we watched Deadwood, the episode where Hickok dies. There's no spoilers. Nobody get mad at me.
If you've listened to any of our episodes, you know that happened. Okay.
If you got past episode 2, Wild Bill is killed. So I don't no Ragrats for that reference. I'm a millennial.
The tattoo? I brought that up the other day. I brought that up like yesterday. No regrets.
Working in a school, apparently, gifts are definitely a millennial thing. Apparently, those are not cool anymore.
What, getting gifts to teachers?
Gifts, there's definitely like a generation.
Gifts, as in GIFs.
Yes.
Okay.
There's definitely like a hierarchy of like, there's some that are like 10 years old, which are the ones that we probably share all the time. And then there's, I don't know, cool ones. And I don't know the cool ones, nor do
It's all about the memes now. It's all about the memes.
One day. We'll be cool one day again.
Hey, I talk to the parents I work with, and they fill me in on some stuff. I got a couple coworkers that have teenagers. I'm like, what's the kids
I work in a school. I'll do the lingo. Like, I know if something slaps, that's good.
Hey man, it's lit. It's lit up in here.
My nephew is cringing right now listening to this. Hi, Dax. He's probably so ashamed.
I'm gonna go hang out with the homeboys at the 7-Eleven.
Homeboys. Okay. The homeboys. Anyway, I think we've rambled enough. Bullock's coming literally this Tuesday. If you're listening to this in the future, it's the next thing in the row, and then a couple weeks after that the watch along, and then probably only a couple weeks between that, and then we're gonna have Pearl Heart out, so that's gonna be exciting. And 3 episodes in, and she is.
Before that, we also might have a recap to do. The last.
Oh,
10.
we do. We
So,
do have a recap.
Who knows? We might make it. Should we make it an interesting drunk recap?
May as well. On the last day of school, because Eric's going to be celebrating. By celebrate, he will.
Every time we talk about a person, we have to guess what the other person rated them or take a shot. Oh man, that could get wild.
Oh no!
But anyways,
I don't do hangovers anymore. I will go from my typical 2 drinks per recording to maybe 3.
Agreed.
That's pushing it.
I might only do 1. I'm going to be honest.
I'm not doing shots. I can't do it anymore. But anyway, we'll let you all go. Thank you all much, everyone, for understanding. Sorry. Thank you for letting me ramble and just kind of getting that off my chest. So with that, I don't know. Do we do the normal sign off? Do we have a normal sign off?
I'm Matt.
And I'm